Today on the show, we have Kirsten Klug, publisher of Healthy and Fun Choices magazine. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
I'm glad you're here. It's been a long time since we've talked to each other, like this morning when I was in your workshop. The workshop was about women and strategizing businesses planning for this year of 2020. I'm glad you're here now, and this segment will be all about you. Why don't you tell our audience about yourself, Kirsten?
Okay. Well, I'm Kirsten Klug, and yes, I'm the publisher of Healthy and Fun Choices, and I started in business in 1994 as a graphic designer, and then I became a copywriter. And then my graphic design firm grew to an ad agency, and I worked with all kinds of businesses, helping them communicate better. And I really had a passion for whole health or health. And so I worked with a lot of businesses in the health industry, and then in a variety of other businesses. And so through the successes that my clients had, I saw a need for doing whole health education programs. So I started, I developed some activity workbooks and took the program into the schools. And I reached like 50,000 kids. And I would get sponsors from local, some schools had grants and some businesses would sponsor me, and then I'd go into the different schools. And so I developed this educational program to teach about whole health. And really, because what I realized as a graphic designer is I could start the conversation, and then it was everyone's responsibility to keep it going. But the whole health conversation, I think, is so important. So I developed the Healthy and Fun Choices magazine, which I can hold up and show you here. This is the new magazine, because once I went into schools, I started realizing there's still a gap. So we go to see a doctor, like you're an optometrist, and we go to school, and maybe kids learn things there too, but where are we having the conversations at home? And so I felt like we needed a platform and a magazine where people could dive into it and study and find out more information, so like, what can you think? And this one is, how do we think and what do we say? And then there's other ones. So that health is more than just what we eat or how we exercise, but it's also our mindset choice. So it goes into all different conversations. Here's different kinds of eating lifestyles. How do we get kids in the kitchen? So it just, all those conversations.
Could you dive a little deeper into what inspired you to have this magazine platform? I knew that in my day job as an eye doctor, I have only so much time with my patient.
Right.
And we work with each other and you help me reach out to the school, elementary school level, to teach the kids more about their eye health and how they should be using their eyes to optimize their function in school.
Yeah. Yeah. So a great example is a couple years ago, I was in a bad accident, a car accident, and I got a traumatic brain injury. And so I now have double vision. So I go and do the training or have worked with doctors like yourself to get glasses. But how many teachers know about that? Could maybe recognize some things, or kids could recognize some issues of double vision, because that's also getting more common because people are on their phones, and so they're focusing on their phones and it's a small screen and they're like squinting their eyes and so on. So I felt like if we get an article in a magazine like this or on an online platform, people will be able to read it, teachers, so everyone's connected with it. And then together we're building that community of understanding. And then if someone's looking for like a business, well, who should I go see? If they're also in this platform and in this magazine, then they have a connection.
Let's dig a little deeper.
Okay.
Why is Healthy and Fun Choices a must-read for everyone?
It is a must-read for everyone because it is fun and entertaining. And I communicate in a way, and I help whoever is writing articles in here to communicate in a way that we understand on a deep level. So, for me, I have dyslexia, but I'm able to communicate with a feeling in how I write, or even in the pictures. I was going to say, I like to also make sure that we're including all types of people. So a lot of times people will design something and they will forget to include all ethnicities all, so we're including all that. So that's why it's important as well. And the online piece is just like that, so you can go online and connect more. So like if I read the mission, together we begin conversations, create connections, and build a healthy and fun community.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah.
Is your magazine for kids, teens, or adults?
It is for everybody. Yeah, it's definitely for everyone. And we try and write in a way and communicate in a way that everyone can read it. So people can read the articles, people can engage in the conversations. I even have online, interviews online, so people can connect with that. So,
is there a particular article in your magazine, this current issue, that you feel will reach more than just one population, adults, teens, children?
As far as what it is, I mean, gosh, everything. Like this article here is about functional fitness. And so really we're reaching a wide variety of people because we're talking about that fitness is more than just, having a nice body or a nice look. Like you can build your arm strength correctly, to lift up a child, like if you're older, or if you're lifting up boxes, say, kids in their 20s and they're moving and they have to lift up boxes, or how to strengthen your leg and core muscles for going upstairs, or improve your balance and flexibility. So like maybe there's some disabilities, or you've broken a leg and you need to know how to walk again. So, instead of just going to the gym to get fit, you can also go to the gym for functional reasons.
What kind of activity do you do for fitness?
What kind of activities do? I do a variety. I'm a ski racing coach, and so I'm on the mountain quite a lot. My kids ski race, and so we're up there 2 to 3 days a week.
Wow.
And so like this last weekend on Saturday, we had the worst weather ever. It was pouring down rain. And on Sunday, it got really cold, and it was wonderful. So a wide variety. But I also am a hiker. I like to get outside and walk the dog. And then I also go to the gym and work out. But I'm so busy doing all my things. I also like try and fit things in between. And so some of this stuff in the magazine, as well as the activity books I've done, integrates that. So like if you're watching TV and a commercial comes in, you could do some sit-ups, or you could do some lunges, or if you're waiting for the water to boil when you're cooking, moms can sit there and do push-ups on the counter. So it's like just figure out how to integrate it into your life.
Fabulous. Where do you see healthy and fun choices 5 years from now?
5 years from now, gosh, I hope that there's a lot of people engaged in the healthy and fun choices community. And so it's a foundation of their business. Doctors' offices, dental offices, optometrists are handing it out in their waiting rooms. People are engaging with it. People are maybe even buying it at new seasons. And then online, there's a whole community, maybe even a TV show, online that's interviewing people. And what are they doing? How is being healthy and having fun changing lives? And the reason I just wanted to add why we have fun in there is because fun sometimes gets the job done. And it also...
That kind of rhyme.
Right.
Fun and done.
Fun and done. And it creates, when you're having fun, you remember things more.
Yes.
And so it's that added positive experience that, it's just that added strength that a business owner can do. If they can communicate and they're having fun when they're communicating, or they're marketing their business, or they're connecting with people and they're having fun with it. Everyone wants to be involved.
Fabulous. We have to wrap up,
okay.
But I would like you to share with the audience how they can access Healthy and Fun Choices magazine. How can they stay in contact with you?
Okay, wonderful. Well, thank you. So look for Healthy and Fun Choices. I'm going to hold it up one more time. It's in a lot of doctors' offices. You can usually pick it up at New Seasons markets and local community locations. And it's also online at healthyfunchoices.com. So,
is there an email that our viewer can shoot you an email asking questions?
Yeah, they can send it to Kirsten at healthyfunchoices.com. So it's KIRSTEN at healthyfunchoices.com.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Do you have any words of wisdom for our viewer before we close out our interview?
Sure. I just feel that connection is really the most important piece of all of this. And the more that we can get connected and build community, the better it's going to be for everyone. So start a conversation. You know, if you have a question about something, you know, just have a conversation with someone, ask a question.
Kirsten, thank you for being here today. Our segment, again, is titled Hearts of the Community, and you definitely is someone who is doing amazing thing, an amazing person and affecting lives.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Looking forward to hearing more about healthy and fun choices.
Okay, wonderful.
Thank you for being with us today, TV Toastmaster. Looking forward to speaking with you again soon.
Hey everybody, I am Terri Brewer and I am here to talk about health and wellness. And for me, health and wellness is mind, body, spirit, but I am going to focus on hydration and water. And the title of my speech, or the title of this talk, or the title of this rant, whatever you want to call it, it's called Water, Your Superpower. But I just want to start generally just kind of talking to and addressing this talk to all ages. Water, health, it's for everybody. I don't care if you're a millennial to a baby boomer. You know what? Everybody is thinking about, where do I want to be in 5 years, 10 years, 15 years? And often, most of the time, people are thinking about money. They're thinking about careers. They're thinking about school. But really, I'm here to talk about, where are you going to be in your health, right? Because health is everything. You do not want to work for 20, 30, 40 years building a business, building a career, and find out, oh my goodness, a year after you retire, you have to sell everything and move into a care home because of your health? No. You want to think about your health now, whether you're a baby boomer, whether you're a millennial. And it's all about a lifestyle. Do you think about health as a lifestyle? Well, that's what I want to talk about today. It is a mindset. It is when you think of your mind, it's your thoughts. Your thoughts actually control positive, negative proteins in your cells. So what you think about counts. It's also about how we take care of our body and habits. And it's also about our spirit, mind, body, spirit. What is your worldview on life, your reason for life? And with that said, I still, though, want to just bring it down and focus in on health, our physical body, and health habits. And for me, those habits are nutrition, what we eat and drink, exercise, how we move our body, how we build our muscles, how we build our brain, and then hydration, because hydration is the key to all of the above. Did you know that your body has anywhere between 75 to 100 trillion cells? And every single cell, it's like a city in and of itself. There is a brain. There is a factory in there that creates its own food. It creates its own waste. And all of it runs on water. Every cell has a membrane, and that membrane has to be hydrated. But what most people don't know is 80% of this whole entire country is chronically dehydrated. Well, what does that mean? It means that our cells, your cells, are like a fish in a fish tank without any water. Have you ever seen a little fish tank that hasn't been cleaned for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks? At first, it'll just start looking green, but over a period of time, it'll get so dark and so murky that you can't even see the fish. Well, 80% of the country is living life with their cells not hydrated, with their cells not being able to move or not being able to function well, and it is going to compromise their health. Did you know that our cells divide? Our cells either divide compromised or they divide healthier. And that's why what you eat and drink and how you move your body, because it's in the movement that creates the cells to expand and contract and take on water. It's in all of those things that create the health of your cells. And when your cells are healthy, everything functions better. And really, our bodies are created to heal itself. And that's what I want people to begin to understand. So while you are healthy, no matter what age you are, whether you're a millennial or whether you're a baby boomer, while you're healthy, start building healthy habits. Healthy habits like waking up every morning and drinking a really large glass of water, flushing out all the toxins that your organs have worked so hard to filter out overnight. You can start by doing a mindfulness practice. Start by eating and drinking organics, fresh, real foods. And then exercise, move your body. And start thinking about all of these things, not like a list of checkoff of what to do, but more just a lifestyle. And that's what I want to talk about, a healthy lifestyle. Did you know that 50 years ago, the way things functioned and the slower pace is actually healthier than the way we live now? Healthy living is a choice, and that's the key. Choose ahead of time that you want to be healthy. And in this health, because our bodies are 70 to 75% water, I like to focus on the water that we drink. Now, a lot of people in our culture think water's water. But the truth of the matter is, there's several different kinds of waters that you can put in your body, and that's what I like to educate people on. Number one, there is organic rainwater, and yes, it is organic, and yes, it comes from the sky, untouched. However, what rainwater does is it filters our atmosphere. So it filters out all the toxins that we're breathing in. It filters out all of those other chemicals. So if you look at it, it does need to be pre-filtered as well. And then it's acid. And our bodies need to be alkaline. So I talk to people about that. There's tap water. The government takes our rainwater, adds chemicals to it to build up the pH, because they know that acid rainwater, acid pH, isn't good for their pipes. So they put chemicals in it to protect their pipes. But unfortunately, besides those chemicals and of a lot of other stuff that is in your water, tap water isn't necessarily that healthy. And then there's bottled water. And what most people don't know is it is a filtered tap water. And that tap water, the tap water, it's bottled at really high temperatures. And those high temperatures take those high temperatures leach off all the plastics in the bottle, and when you're finally drinking the bottled water, all it is more chemicals, more petrochemicals in the bottled water than in the tap water, and it becomes less healthy, and you just spent all that money for it. And then there is filtered water, and filtering is good, and there's many, many, many different kinds of filters. And I would recommend, if you're going to do anything, at least filter your water. Do not do reverse osmosis, because that strips off all the minerals and all the good things in your water, and you don't want to have a mineral drain. And so what I really like to talk to people about is water that has been, it's an antioxidant, it's super hydrating, and it's an alkaline pH. And that water can change the health of your cells 80%. It can help your cells clean out. It can help take out the toxins in your cells. It can move it from a dry, dehydrated state to a healthy, vibrant state. So it can work efficiently and it can work optimally. So you end up having more energy, more health, and it can transport all of the nutrients. It can just make your whole health better. So we're going to continue. To continue this conversation, please email me at terri@backtooriginwater.com. In the meantime, my time is out. I would love to continue this health conversation.
I joined Toastmasters to improve my speaking, listening, communication, and leadership skills.
Toastmasters gave me
incredible confidence,
confidence,
great listening skills,
poise,
great leadership skills,
leadership skills,
the ability to speak in public,
strength, a captive audience,
quality feedback from the more experienced Toastmasters.
Toastmasters really helped me improve my listening skills.
sales skills,
opportunities to go to different groups and widen my whole horizon.
Toastmasters has given me a more focused me, and I'm a much better listener. Toastmasters is fulfilling.
It's a great place to fail your way to success.
wonderful way to meet people.
networking,
Strength. It's addictive.
It's a club of self-improvement.
It's an experience, it's a ride that you won't forget, and you'll enjoy it every step of the way.
Toastmasters helped me land a kick-butt job. I sang at one of my table topic speeches, and people liked it and applauded.
My business is doing great, and I'm very, very grateful to Toastmasters.
It's been a great experience for me.
Thank you, Toastmasters.
Thank you, Toastmasters.
Thank you, Toastmasters, for giving me so much confidence.
thank you Toastmasters for everything.